Hi. I'm a little late again tonight. Hello, hello, hello. I need to get my computer up and running. Pretty soon I'll be a little more organized about this, I'm sure. Oh, my computer's dead. Okay. I'll plug it in real quick so it can be charging and it'll turn on and I can be aware of all that is going on as I'm doing everything. I feel like I've been running since 6 o'clock this morning. Let's see. Now it has to wake up. So, while waiting on my computer, hi everybody. It's Wednesday night, night number 6, project number 6. I say for Fireplace Mantel, but I think I'm going to be doing enough that I can do maybe the coffee table and maybe the table we have on the wall behind the couch. You'll see. So, alright. Turn the volume off. That way, once I get this live going here, you won't hear me again. Okay, now I can see. Okay, so if you don't know who I am, my name is Audra. I am an independent designer with Couture. And I'm on day 6 of my personal 30-day challenge of 30 straight days of lives, no matter what. And a night like tonight, I would have normally just said, forget it, it's too late. But it's not too late, so I'm going to do this. I decided to do some stars. I had run out of projects, and last night I went to my craft room and started looking around, and I thought some freestanding stars would be cute. So I've got a few things here that I'm going to work with. I haven't quite worked out all the final details, but I'll just do it as I go. So I'm going to lower the camera now so you can see what I've got going on here on the table. All right. Okay, close your eyes if you get dizzy. I'm going to slowly lower it. And then I need to watch the computer for a second to see if I have it angled right. I think that will do. So I have 6 of these, but I decided to just use 3 tonight. And so last night I took out the jute twine that was through the hole, and I spackled it and then let it set overnight. So the spackle's been on all night. I'm sure, I don't know if it's dry or not. That's a pretty thick piece of wood. And I got it all the way through, but it'll be fine. I'm going to sand off a little excess, and then I'm going to just start making them pretty for 4th of July. I'm going to do some Mod Podge. Oh, I forgot to get the Mod Podge. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to have to leave the room at least once. I'm sorry. Okay. But for now, I will go ahead and start sanding the stars. You know, now would be the time to leave since nobody's here yet. I'll be right back. Okay. So hopefully I grabbed everything I need for tonight. Got some Mod Podge. I didn't realize I left my white paint in there, my pink brushes. I was working on, well, I was thinking about painting them last night, but then it was pretty late, so I changed my mind. Okay, so first I need to sand down just a little bit to get the excess spackle off of here. And it's just a little container that I picked up at Dollar Tree. And these stars I picked up at Dollar Tree as well last year. I went around collecting a whole bunch of them. Now I got more hearts than I did stars. I may have gotten some of these this year. I think whenever they put them out, I grab them. Whenever I see them there, I just grab them because I can always use them. Okay. Oops. I didn't want to throw that away. Okay. It's very hot in here. I did not cool the room down. I went to the doctor this morning about my swollen ankles and feet and legs, and he gave me some prescriptions. And I went to Walgreens on my way home to pick them up, and then I came home and I had dinner, and I came upstairs and I opened my bag of prescriptions. There's supposed to be 2 and there was only 1. So I had to go back to Walgreens and tell them that they forgot to give me part of my prescription, and would they please give me the rest of my prescription. Luckily it was just potassium, so it wasn't a fight or anything, because their computer said it was, you know, picked up, but it was not put in the bag. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and paint these. I want them to be white on the edges. Oops, is that paint? That's paint. I really paint. So I'm just going to go ahead and just put a touch. I left my glue gun plugged in all day and all night. All night last night, all day today. I forgot. See, at the old place, I used to just, I had to clean everything up, but by the time I was done with my live and my projects, and so my glue gun would always get unplugged, and the cords would be wrapped up and put away, and now here I don't have to do that every day, and so last night I forgot. It is very hot in here. I might have to open my door, but it's pretty loud out there. I could turn on my little Arctic air. I've got it on the second one. Maybe I'll put it on the first one. On the lowest one. That way it won't be too loud. And I don't melt while I'm sitting here. I could stand to, I could stand to melt off. I can stand to melt off a few pounds. Wouldn't that be nice? To just melt it off. Alright. I'm just focusing on the sides right now. And somehow I've got it all over my hand, so I guess I'll be a big mess tonight. Okay. So I'm just going to start with a base, one coat, just a base color of white, because I seriously have not decided exactly what I'm going to do with these. I thought I would have some Patriotic craft paper, but I was surprised to find that I did not. I did not have it. So I found some white with a little brick pattern and a red and white stripe. Well, you know, I do have blue, and I should have grabbed it really quick, because I'm going to do both sides. These will be ready for using if I choose to put them on the coffee table. you know, there'll be something showing on both sides, or if they're sitting in a tier tray, you know, both sides will have some kind of prettiness, patriotic look to them. If they're on the fireplace mantle, I could choose to do it one way for a little while and then turn them around and do it the other way for a little while. So doing both sides just offers more options. I love these little wood cutouts. I may have to get online, see if I can get them by the case. Just get some stars and some hearts. Oh no, I've got plenty of hearts. I don't need to do that. I have found that doing that is a lot easier than going from Dollar Tree to Dollar Tree to Dollar Tree for certain items. Last year I did that with the pumpkins. I did it with pumpkin wreath forms and the big orange styrofoam pumpkins and the wood shaped cutouts that was like a turkey and an acorn and a leaf. Okay. So another personal challenge I've decided to do is to start clean eating. It's just going to mean giving up all my candy and my chocolate. Well, I don't know. I might have it as a treat once a month. Because, you know, chocolate, just, you know, can't. Chocolate can't just be gone. Isn't it a cacao bean? Isn't that something that grows? If it grows, it's clean eating, isn't it? See. I hope that fan's not too high. The first time I did a live with it on, I had it on the highest setting. Now I have it on the lowest setting. There's just a little bit of a cool breeze coming out of it. It's like an Arctic air desktop cooler kind of a thing. Whoopsie. All right, that's a little thicker than I had planned. So I need to dry that side so I can turn it over and paint the other side. And the rest of my fingers, right? I need to paint the rest of my fingers. So they'll be white too. Okay, it's about to get loud, so you might want to turn down your volume. Okay. Now the other side. This sponge tip is about ready to be tossed. It's made it through. This will be project number 6. Let's see how long we can make it last. There we go. And then what I'll do when this is dry is I'll wax both sides, just in case I decide to use my transfer on them. I probably will. Now that I'm thinking about it, I did kind of place one of these on top of the transfer for the small star cutout, and it actually fit. So I may just use them all. On one side of the stars. I know there's like 5 of them. I guess if I do that, I might want to, like I could do, I'm working this out in my head, how I want to do this. All right, so this here, I'm turning this up, sorry folks. I went to the second highest. We're about to get to loud with the blow dryers, so you might want to turn down your volume. Chalk paint. It dries so fast. All right. Now, this is it. This is I love it. Okay. So let's see. I was thinking about using this tonight, but I'm going to save this because I want to do a beaded garland. And at one end, I haven't decided if I want a star or if I want to do a tag shape or what, but I'm going to use this on that beaded garland. So I'm going to save that one for later. These work quite nicely on here, just like that. And so, I don't think the Freedom's going to fit. Well, I don't think it's going to fit. So, maybe. But I'm thinking I could do this like this and just have, you know, that much of it on there. And that would be cool. And then I could do the same with this and do the stars. And then I can definitely do a whole thing with this. Just put it in the middle. So that would be 5 sides. There are 6, and so I would have one side left to do, and it doesn't have to be one of these. It could be totally a different transfer. Or it literally could, well, no, the Freedom's not going to, well, the Freedom will fit. I don't think I'm going to do that one. Decisions. I might do this. If I do this, I have to have some blue paper. Okay, decision made. I'm going to do one side with paper and one side with transfers. So I need to go get my blue craft paper. I may just put some stars on the blue craft paper. I don't know where I got this. I've had it forever and a day. Just sitting in my room, and I never had a reason to use it until I started chalking. Alright, don't want that blue. Don't want that blue. It's almost got a purple color to it. Yeah, I like that blue. And then we have green. Should I do? No, I shouldn't. I'm going to do, that's getting too purple, so I'm going to do the very first one past that. I'll do that one. And I don't know why. I mean, this is coming apart, so I don't know why I'm trying to keep it together. Okay. Decision made. So, I think since the Mod Podge takes longer to dry than the chalk, I'm going to chalk first. I've used this and I've used this, and I'm going to have stripes on one side. So I'm going to use this, this, and this on one side, even though I know I used this. And then the three papers on one side. Okay, decision made. So, I want this one to be blue, this one to be red, and I'm going to do red and blue. This one to be red and blue. I'm going to do, yeah. Okay, so I've already written on the back. I need my fuzzing cloth so I can lamination. Oh, I haven't put that away yet. It's still sitting here from yesterday. And I just stuck it to itself. There we go. Now, I'm going to do this one first, and this will be with the red. It is candy apple red. No, I'm sorry, I'm lying. You gotta watch me. It's going to be with the blue. You can bet. I don't really need to worry about sticking it too much because, or fuzzing it too much because, for the most part, it's not really, all that it's going to be is the stars. In hindsight, I could have just painted this blue and then put little stars on it with white. That's what I want to do. So I'm changing my mind again. Put this back on the backing. Set it over there. Get out my blue chalk paint. Trying to be careful not to get it on the sides, because I really want the sides to be white. I'm kind of glad I bought a whole bunch of these last year, because I don't have to run around chasing these down. And like I said earlier, I should just get online. See if I can order a case of them. All right. Leave. Okay, it's about to get loud. I'm going to turn on my blow dryer. That is such a pretty blue. I really like that. It's not dry. Only white paint on my hands, not blue. It's dry. Okay. Now I'm going to take my tiny star and my white chalk paste. See, it's getting... I probably should have sprayed it last time I used it before I closed it. So, I'm just going to I need to use this puppy up like fast. So I need to be doing things in reverse so that I'm using the white chalk paint on. I do plan, I'm working on my porch sign. The board, I think it's like 6 feet tall. And I had painted it red for Christmas and never used it. And so I decided to use it for now, for 4th of July. And I'm probably going to just do it so that it can be used for Labor Day and Memorial Day on one side. And then I might do the other side and still do it up for Christmas. So I've ordered my monogram letters, because I thought I had letters big enough for it, but I didn't. So I ordered the letters that I needed, and they are shipped and on their way. So I will probably get them this weekend, and I can make a patriotic porch sign. And I'm going to do all the letters in white. All that long story to tell you, I'm going to use the white on the letters, and maybe I'll be able to use this up and start using. Oh no, I got one more old formula. And then I can start using my creamy dreamy. I'm so ready to use it. Alright, so now I'm just going to randomly, I'm even going to go off the edge on a couple of them. Dry it. Right here. And dry it. Over here. And dry it. that's better. There we go. And dry it. I'm not counting, I'm just picking places for them. Let me dry it. I'm drying it so that I don't pick it up with my transfer if it gets stuck on it when I lay it down. So I'm working my way from one end to the top end to the toward, you know, for end furthest away from me to the end closest to me. That way I'm not, you know, smudging and sticking on these down here while I'm trying to work up there. Of course, I could always just, you know, turn the star. Of course, that would be easy too. And work in the middle out. From the middle out. That's one way to do it too. Alright, let's take some of this off of here. It's got a lot of excess on it. I'm a person who likes straight lines and things to be just so, and I have a hard time being random. Being random is a hard thing to do. I'm loving how it's looking. I think I'll do like a partial star here. And a partial star here. There we go. I'll be right back. I won't be long. I'm actually glad I went in there and washed this because I forgot to wax my star and I had chips of paint, blue paint on the sticky side of my transfer. So I was able to get the blue paint off so that it wouldn't ruin it. Now, I see a couple tiny little spots that I don't like right there, right there. So I'm going to touch that up real quick. I thought I brought all my paintbrushes back in here, and I did. Thank goodness. So I'm just going to get a little tiny bit of blue and cover up the white that I smeared. I wasn't really being careful about air bubbles or anything. So I just got traces of white paste outside of the star. And so I'm just covering that up with the blue paint. Perfect. Okay. So there's side number one. So I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit before I turn it over and start working on the other side. Now I'm going to take this one and do this. This I am definitely going to chalk paste. So this is Country Star, I think. Now what I did was I marked the corner with a T. You can use whatever you want, whatever letter, whatever you want to do. And then I marked this corner there, that way. Because sometimes if I don't think this is a perfect square. So if I tried to put it on this way, it won't fit right. So I just made it easier for myself to determine, you know, to decide which way I need to lay the backing before I try to put the transfer back on. If I get the transfer off. Come on. There we go. I got it off. Okay. Now, I definitely need to wax my surface. I cannot forget, like I did the last time. I think it'll be okay to use this. I'll just try this time. I normally don't use paper towels, but it's a small surface. So this one is going to be red and white. So, we have a club where you get all kinds of perks in the club. So if you're not a member of our club and you'd like to know about our club, just let me know. Just comment club and I'll send you the information. So yeah, if you're not a member of the club, you're going to miss out on a bunch. I've actually been thinking about doing something for our community every time I get a new club member. So It's just something that came to my brain today as I was driving to Walgreens trying to get the rest of my prescription. I was thinking about it, I was like, there's something that I like to do. I like to help people, just randomly help people. And I could definitely do that as a perk, as one of the perks of being a club member. You could be contributing to the assistance of people in need. Let's see. So, I think that right there, it's kind of like a windmill. I think that right there will work. So, as you can see, let's see if I can lift this up for you. There are some areas that have green specks or teal specks, and those specks are there in order to give it this whole thing like a distressed look. There's nothing wrong with the transfer. That is how it's designed to be. So now I need to try to stick this to there as much as possible. I'm not sure how this is going to come out. We'll see. We will see once it's done. So, this is my Creamy Dreamy Candy Apple Red. And since a lot of it is just screened and it's not really terribly stuck to it, I'm going to take some chalk paste and I'm going to work from the center out. That way it just kind of has more, there's more control over how it's going to end up on the surface. So I'm working from the center out. My chalk paste is wanting to go to inside this region. Now, I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. I'm just going to go from the center out. I'm just making sure I hit wherever I see a white straw, the white star poking through on the screened areas. This one I'm going to have to, there we go. That's a familiar clicking. And I'm going to take off the excess. Last time I heard clicking like that, my phone fell off the tripod. It was a different tripod. I'm hoping that's not happening again. Okay. Alright. So now I need to peel it off. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I like it. I likey. Okay, I'll go wash this real quick. I do not like letting my transfer sit because I want to take as good care of them as I possibly can to make them last as long as possible. The nice thing, if you're watching this on replay, is you can just fast forward through the waiting period. Okay, now, I'm about to get loud with the blow dryer. I did that too long and too close, and the wax started bubbling up. I don't know if you can see it, but the wax started bubbling up. So I need to just let that dry. So I'm going to set that aside and let that air dry. Now, this one. Put a little wax. I was blocking the air with my fuzzing cloth. I wonder, I felt like I was going to pass out. It's so hot. My face is melting off. My face is melting off. Let's see. I'll put that right there. Okay, so this one, I want to do a little bit of red and a little bit of blue. What I want to do, okay, I got too many things open here. And it's the first time I've done that with the wax. I've done pretty good at not re-melting it after I put it on there. So tonight, all right. I got a lot going here. So I want to put this down here, and I want to put this on top, and then put this here. That way this doesn't stick to the cardboard. Okay. I'm not going to get all the pattern in there, which is fine. And I'm going to do the same thing with this that I did. Well, no I'm not. I'm lying. Here we go again. Like I said, you got to watch me. So, what I'm going to do is pull this tight. Pull this a little tighter. See why I put the backing there? There we go. I don't want air bubbles, because if I have air bubbles, we'll probably just get smudge and not really any designs. Alright. If it doesn't work, I'll just paint it red and do something different. So it'll be fun. Alright. So I want to do a little bit of blue and a little bit of red. And then I'm just going to do the hot mess. I don't know what happened. Oh, there it is. I'm just going to use this and this. I'm getting all ready. Here we go. Get my glasses so I can make sure I'm putting everything in the right place. Put some red here. Okay. When did I become afraid to use my chalk paste? And some blue. Just kind of doing the hot mess technique again, like I did on the big star that's in the tier tray. and here we go. So all I'm going to do is, without actually blending them and turning them purple, I don't think this is going to work. This might not work. I don't want to turn them purple. I want to have patches of red and blue, but I probably didn't put enough. Put some more red. Let's see if that worked. Nope. It's such a small surface, I'm kind of holding back. I guess I don't need to be holding back. There we go, that's better. I might have some purple in there. There we go. I think I got it all. I think I did. Okay, so I'll set these down again. Take off the excess. Of course, we can't put it back in the drawer. And then peel this away. See how it came out. Oh, look at that. It worked. A lot better than I thought. Okay, I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. So I definitely need to figure out a better system for doing this part of it, so that I'm not leaving you hanging. Of course, like you know, if you're doing replay, it's easy to fast forward. But if you're watching live, you're left hanging. So I'll figure something out. Okay, so now I'm going to carefully take the blow dryer to this. After I just threw it on the floor. Got one rocket ship in there. I was careful enough that I didn't melt the wax. And this is all dried up again, so that's good. What I was thinking about this one is I want to put a little bit more red. Right in here. I think we're well enough alone. I like it. If I try to do that, I'll probably mess it up. Okay. So now I'm going to get the chalk paste. the squeegees and stuff out of the way. Because I'm ready. I'm going to start with this one. So this side is blue. So I think I'm going to do red. No. Yeah. Red. So I'm going to take the pencil. This. So I just traced it out on here, and I'm going to cut this page. I'm debating if I want to use the Mod, well, I'll use the Mod Podge. It's a small enough area. I have not perfected my Mod Podge skills yet. So, I'm hoping it'll come out okay, not all bubbled up like I tend to do. We'll see. Okay, so that's one. I'm gonna go ahead and I think, whoo, here, I guess I'll use this one. I had a baggie here somewhere, so I could put this in. That's the red baggie. I'll find it. Okay. So I'm just going to put a light amount of Mod Podge on here. Just like that. And then place this on here. Some extra. Now I've seen people use, like a stick of glue, like Elmer's glue, to do this as well. I haven't tried that yet. I was trying to practice with Mod Podge and try to get better at it. Now it's kind of hanging over the edge, but I'm just going to sand that down once it's dry. This Mod Podge is old. But you know what? I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to keep using it. If it still works, it still works. Alright. There we go. Now it's starting to bubble up. So I'll let that sit for a minute. And now I'm going to do blue. Blue, blue, blue. And here. I'm not planning it out or anything. I'm just going to see how it looks when it's done. Okay. Now this side, oh look what I did. I don't want that. Okay. Well, maybe I do. No. So I'm going to do it again. No worries. No worries. This craft paper was probably something my daughters had. But I really don't remember ever buying it myself for me. I had it long before I started, long before I even joined the club. Yes, the club. Okay, that's better. All right. Don't, oh wait, I've got a white paint pen, I think. I kind of want to do like a border. Not stars. We already have one with stars on it. So I kind of want to do a border. Ooh. Still wet. I might have to wait to sand it. Hard to see what I'm doing with the big jar in the way, isn't it? So sorry, so sorry. These stars, I swear. These stars are awesome. Okay. I'm gonna let that dry for a little while. this one, I'm going to go ahead and do with the white brick. Well, it looks like I had planned on using it for something, but I never did. So, I'm glad. Now I have it for today. And just in case, I'm going to go over here, in case I remember what I was going to use that for. And I'll work on this side. I went through this deal, and I'm going to do it again, I'm sure, because I was having so much fun doing it, where I was Mod Podging craft paper onto wood and that sort of thing, anything else I could Mod Podge it onto, and then chalking over it with my transfers. So I could put different words or different pictures over on top of the craft paper that I Mod Podged onto the surface. You just have to wait for it to dry, and then it can be done easily. Okay. Okay. This will go here. I like that. That's cute. Look at that, the little brick pattern. That's cute. I could take this side and put USA on it in black. I think that would be cool. As a matter of fact, I might even have stickers for that. To touch up that spot right there with the white. Okay. I did it again. There we go. So now I'm just putting a coat of Mod Podge on top. There we go. Okay. Let it dry, and once it's dry, I'm going to sand off the edges, and then I think I might go see if I can find my USA stickers, or my lettered stickers, and just, or I could chalk it on like I was just saying. I've got the letters, I've got letter transfers, I believe will fit on here, I believe. I'll have to go get them and see. So, we have these three. This one's almost dry. It needs a little bit of assistance over here in the it kind of bubbled up and wants to act like it's going to come off. There we go. So, I'm going to go grab my letters real quick and see if they're the right size for these stars. Here I go leaving again. If you're watching me play, you can fast forward. Start feeding her chocolate. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. I don't know why chocolate's on my brain right now. I think I have smaller ones. I don't. But these might work. There's the A. Maybe. Maybe. USA. Alright, so I need to sand off the edge. So I'm just going to take my sanding block and sand off the edge. And I'm just going down like that. It's still a little on the wet side. And then I want that to come off. So what it's doing is kind of forming it to the star itself while taking off the excess. It's kind of awkward for me. See? So I'm not cutting it off, I'm just sanding it off. That one's old. It's just a sanding block that I picked up from Walmart in the paint department. And this one's really old. I use them until they literally just disintegrate into pieces. And there it is. See how it just kind of blends in, and it looks like it was made that way. So that's one. Okay. This one's not all the way dry. I don't know, maybe it's sitting there waiting for paint to dry. Watching paint dry. So I'm just going ahead with it. I think it'll be okay. Now when I'm doing it sideways, I'm doing it mostly just to wipe off the paper that folded down and stuck there because it's still kind of wet. But when you're trying to break it off, you don't want to do it sideways. You want to do it in the direction that you want it to tear off. And do it down, in the down direction, I guess. And then I'm just kind of doing this to wipe off the stuff that's on the side of the star. Oops, one more point to do. Oh, 1.5 points to do. See, there's the blue. I'm loving it. You see a little bit of paper right here. There it is. It just kind of looks like it's part of the star. Now the white, I don't know if the white's going to show it as much. We'll see. And again, I probably would have given it a little more time to dry. But I definitely want to get this done tonight. With you. This time. I don't know how to do my recordings and then edit them so that they're all together. So if I was to start this tonight, record it while I did it, and then finish it tomorrow and record it while I did it, I wouldn't know how to edit all that to turn it into one video. I need to learn how to do that. It's been a long time since I've done this Mod Podge thing. I forgot how much I like the end result. I'm working up a sweat in here. It's hot. And this right here, this is physical labor. And so there's the white one. Isn't that cute? So, red, white, and blue. And now, I'm going to see. Since it has the Mod Podge on it, I don't need to worry about waxing it. So, let's see if this will fit on there. I think it will go well enough that we get the point. See? Now the tips are coming off the edge, but that's okay. I've got it all the way down to the bottom. I think there's a smaller font available. I'm going to have to order that next month. I have ordered enough this month. I need to wait. Let's see. I know my black is here. I've been using it. I say confidently as I'm not finding it on my tray. Did I put it back in here? I probably used it in the other room. Okay. Here we go. Yes. Love it. So, you how do you tell if the S is upside down? Because I'm not sure. The S just fits. I mean, we're talking just fits. Oopsie, I just put my arm in it. Woohoo! U, F. I'm not going to run and wash these right this second. I do need to wash them, but not right this second. And the last one. Here we go. Here we go. U, S, and A. Look at that. I love it. So, I apologize for leaving the room so much. If you're watching replay, feel free to fast forward so you don't have to wait for me to come back. Again, this is my first week doing my lives here in this house, and I've got to work out a system. I just didn't want to wait. I wanted to get back online and get things going again. But as soon as I know that it's safe to completely set this office up, I will soon have a good system going where I'm not leaving all the time. But in the meantime, I will do the best I can. And it's about to get loud. I will keep doing these lives every day, no matter what. I'm going to have to sand down the sides a little bit. I see some paper that I missed, but that's okay. So, there's one way to see them. And here's the other way to see them. Or do I like this? Let me see. Oh no, I like the way it was. Just like that. So, yeah, I love it. $1 stars from the Dollar Tree, excuse me. Thank you. I didn't have company tonight, and that's okay. So if you're watching, I know you're watching the replay. And bear with me as I get truly settled into this new home and new office and new environment and new systems and new procedures. In the meantime, please keep joining me. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get notified when I post my new projects. Tomorrow will be another Patriotic project. I think I want to keep going. I'm having fun. And I may have my whole entire living room furnished or decorated and the front porch by the time I'm finished. But thank you. Thank you for watching. And club. If you'd like to know about our club, we got an awesome club with all kinds of perks. Just comment club and I'll let you know. All right. Good night, everybody.